So you've set an appointment and went out and gave a listing presentation. You closed, you got a listing agreement signed, perhaps did some follow-up phone calls, adjusted the price, and now you have an offer, which is really exciting. So now how do you go about presenting that offer in such a way that it aligns you with the seller and creates an environment that's conducive for a logical choice and decision being made, ultimately leading in a contract signed? Hi, my name is Aaron Novello of the Novello Group here at Keller Williams in Southeast Florida. I've had the great fortune over the last 10, 11 years of growing my business, building my business. Sold over 100 homes a year for the last 7 years in a row. Last year did 202 residential resale transactions, and that's one at a time. And this year, on track to do about the same. We're at 185 closed and pending as of this taping. And the way that I've grown my business and continue to build my business is through listing property in high volume. And I've brought a suite of classes to the platform designed to help you, the real estate professional, become a master, really, at the various conversations around listing property, one of which is presenting offers. You see, because everything in a real estate transaction, each step is a presentation, and presenting offers is no exception. So if you're a new agent who's looking to acquire this skill set, maybe got your first offer and you're not exactly sure how to present, or if you're a seasoned agent who's looking to become more effective and efficient in the way that you present offers and increase the probability that contracts come to fruition, this is definitely the class for you. And I sincerely look forward to the opportunity to connect and share and help you to get to your next level. So depending on where you find yourself in the real estate cycle as you're watching this video, when marketplaces change and shift, because real estate flows in 7 to 10 year cycles, and when they begin to change and shift, the key indication that they're changing and shifting is that inventory goes up pretty substantially, meaning the amount of properties that are on the market for sale go up. And demand, meaning the amount of people that are purchasing properties, stays the same or it softens. And those are really the two main indicators. And when you start to see supply go up and demand go down, then you see downward pressure in the marketplace. When you see supply go down and demand is super strong, perhaps by super low interest rates and things of that nature, then you get a very small supply, and it's really a seller's market, right? Where prices are, escalating pretty rapidly, perhaps multiple offers, things of that nature. So depending on where you find yourself in this cycle, presenting offers is a skill, and it's one that becomes increasingly more valuable as you find yourself in a marketplace that's, ebbing and flowing. I mean, in all marketplaces, you're going to get offers that perhaps are a little bit less than the asking price, but particularly when you're seeing downward pressure, you're going to get that more and more, right? So when a marketplace is white hot and vibrant, honestly, negotiating is pretty simple, right? Because oftentimes offers are full price. There are terms and conditions that are super amendable to the seller because buyers feel a sense of urgency. There's not that much available, and they're just willing to do whatever the seller wants to do in order to get the property. When a marketplace begins to change and is in flux, and you see downward pressure in the marketplace, that's when you see offers come in lower and lower. That's where you see terms and conditions that are more favorable on the buyer side because the buyers have a leverage, right? Buyers are kind of in the driver's seat when inventory rises and demand softens or goes down. And that's where this particular skill set is going to shine, right? So having the ability to help people to stay out of emotion when they get an offer that's low, or to, when their expectations are not being met, helping them to see the truth and dealing with it, right? And creating an environment that's conducive for a logical, reasonable, rational choice based on facts is a critical skill that'll really lead to you helping more clients, earning more income in the process, and creating a foundation for being able to utilize that skill in whatever marketplace you find yourself in. And that's precisely why I wanted to bring this class to the platform, is to help you to raise that skill set, right? So that way it'll always be at your disposal no matter what marketplace you find yourself in. Getting an offer is exciting, right? You've done a lot of hard work to get to this particular point. At the same time, it's critically important that you remember as an agent that the seller's not obligated to accept it, right? I find that sometimes agents, they're really excited and perhaps even, maybe a place of desperation, they really need the deal, right? So they'll really push, right? And really perhaps maybe have this mindset or this expectation that the seller's obligated to accept an offer. And candidly, they're not. It's their home. It's their goals and objectives that they're looking to accomplish. Your job here is to help facilitate. It's really to, again, create alignment with the seller and let them know that you're on their side and their team, and also create an environment that's conducive for the seller remaining logical and not emotional and making a sound choice to help them to get what they want in the time that they want. So please do your best to resist the temptation of imagining that just simply because you got an offer, the seller's obligated to accept it.